Hey guys, welcome back to the third episode of the Blood and Bones Hardcore series. Silent Eye here, and we... Oh god, okay. No, never mind, we don't. I was about to say we have a clean start to work with, but apparently we absolutely do not. I'm gonna still go ahead and venture out. Did wait out through the night. I pretty much just sat there and kind of waited. I actually had to go through 2 night cycles to finally get a daytime where we had... a daytime cycle where we had... what's the word I'm looking for? The daytime cycle where we had actual no rain. So yeah, so here we are, and I'm gonna go ahead and flip these quick. I know there's a few things we want to go out this way and grab, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. I could probably kill this cow and get away with it. Alright, one thing in this pack that I was explaining before is mobs. Passive mobs attack if you attack them, so be very careful if you decide to attack a cow or a pig. They do hurt, and they do aggro in packs, so if I go over there and hit one of those cows, all those cows will aggro me, and they do hit pretty hard. I mean, it's not like they're going to hit for 5 hearts each, but they do hit, you know, with force, so be aware of that. There's a witch hut over here. I heard you can get loot in, so we're going to check that out first. And there is something else in this general direction that I do want to pick up. Ooh. Maybe we can swing that way on our way back. I think I see pears and stuff hanging over here, so maybe I want to pick those up as well. This is one thing about venturing is I know sometimes you guys really want to go and grab all the food, and you see food. Ooh, food. Ooh, food. Ooh, piece of candy. But you definitely want to make sure you're careful with your process of going out, because, yeah, you can get these foods and stuff, but it can get very, very dangerous very, very quickly. So be very careful not to venture out too fast. Or not too fast. Don't get too sidetracked. Get what you came for, and then get out. Like that's one thing I can't urgify. I'm gonna take this cauldron. Okay, so apparently there's no loot in here. Bummer. Yeah, so like, don't get too sidetracked. You definitely want to grab food while you're out and whatnot, but you don't want to get extremely sidetracked to the point where you're running around chasing you know, food off into a million directions. I mean, you should be okay on food. You shouldn't die. You shouldn't really need to run 1,000 miles out of your own course. Grab only what you need, and that's it. And then, yeah, so the witch hut was not too much of a sidetrack. We'll grab one pair. Screw it. Practice what you preach. We were heading off of that circle thing, that Coven Witch circle thing. So we're gonna hope to God that there's some random good loot in there. You know what? I want to put on the Minecraft music because at least it'll give us a little background noise. And we'll totally get that in language and video settings, control settings. Where is the sound settings? Music. There we go. Just a neat little something to too. That right there we're gonna grab for sure. Yeah, these Coven witches apparently aren't hostile, so we're gonna hop up into this, open this dispenser, and ooh, 4 iron. Holy crap, that was totally worth it. Floppy disk. Oh, they have computer crash in here. I actually did not know that. I think that's all I wanted to adventure out for this way. So we're going to go grab that sugarcane, and I think we're going to head back. Because I did have to wait the 2 night cycles just to get to a day cycle that had no rain. But the problem with all that was it was halfway through the day cycle by the time the rain actually stopped. It was exactly high noon when the rain stopped. So we kind of got shafted for time during night cycle, or during the day cycle. But at least we should have some resources and whatnot from our venture. I should be able to do stuff as long as I can grab some wood. I should be able to venture out. What the fuck? Could you? Okay. Hi, lurker. I'm gonna die. No. No. Wow, that lurker came out of nowhere. Bummer. Alright, well, guess we start a new world. Hey, at least we'll get a good day cycle. That was a really good start too. That's unfortunate. That world was actually a really good start. Probably one of the best starts I've had the ability to make because there was the early tower, all the early foods. Apparently Java wants to crash. Wonderful. Yeah, that was a really good start. Unfortunately, we died, but at least we'll have a good solid day cycle to go through. So that'll be good. Basically, what we're going to do on the first day cycle is you guys will actually get to experience it with me this time. Is we're going to try to get some gravel immediately. If we get the gravel right away, that'd be good. If we can find a tower for early gravel, will be perfect. Else, we're going to go for. We're going to try to get 15 to 16 logs right away. And that's, by the way, guys, I should have went right after him. I could have killed him had I not been trying to punch him first and just pulled out my Madoc because I had the +1 damage from my helmet. And I had the damage from the Madoc itself. So I should have just went for him right away. And those 2 punches that I did on him that were just punches would have probably killed him. So that was a mess up on my part. But, yeah. So we're going to try to get about 16 pieces of wood, get some solid food, try to find a tower or a gravel source, and then dig in for the night. If we can find a tower, it'd be great, because then we have torches. But if we have to run without torches, I guess that'll be alright. I can operate in the dark, it's just a lot harder to do. Alright, so let's check our map. Alright, do we see any tower rings? I don't. Nor do I see. This might have gravel for us. Wow, a lot of wood though. Hi, kitty kitty. We're just gonna head this way first and gather food. We can always pick up wood anywhere. We're in a giant forest, so not too worried about not finding any. So we're gonna gather up as much food. Generally on the first night I try to avoid eating the berries because the berries can be juiced, so we can multiply, especially with the new functionality of. I'm gonna grab this because we need rubber. This is a priority. So I'm gonna grab this, but you don't want to eat the berries the first night because you want to be able to juice them because it's a lot much more effective. And the changes of Spice of Life, it's a lot easier to eat the juices because they're much more effective, much longer. So we want to avoid eating the berries. I love this in this pack is the tree disintegrate very quickly, so it's pretty awesome. Don't have magnet mode though, so I gotta be a little more careful when I'm breaking things. Make sure I don't miss them. Alright, so we got some exposed. Yeah, perfect. This is exactly what I was hoping for. We had some exposed cobble, or exposed stone, which generally means some exposed gravel. This pack seems to be pretty plentiful with gravel. I mean, I know gravel pockets are really prominent in Minecraft, but this pack seems to have vamped up gravel pockets quite significantly. Excuse me. Yeah, so the gravel pockets in this pack seem to be very much. I mean, I think the pack maker understands that the way that they do it makes gravel very important in this pack to get a lot of it early. So I'm thinking I'm going to break down a normal tree and start crafting right away. So try to get as much wood as I can. Now, then I can get my Madoc and stuff running. But I also don't want to really live here either, so I don't want to gather too much resources to where we can't really do too much. I do think that after the recording, I'm gonna do a little bit through the nighttime cycle without you guys, just so I can kind of be ready for the next recording, and we can immediately take off and get right into the whole daytime cycle where we can try to run around and try to find ourselves a realistic place to live, rather than this hobbit hole we're going to have. Alright, so that should be 42, right? Yeah, 200%. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and break down some trees with my bare hands because I'm a beast. The rubber, by the way, I said we needed. I didn't explain why. The rubber is really good to have because of the fact that it amplifies your torch usage. I explained all this in the first episode, but obviously you guys couldn't hear me, so not really something you guys could follow. So what happens is, to make torches in this pack, you still need sticks and coal. But unfortunately, with one stick, one coal, you no longer get 4 torches, but 1 torch. So it's really, really hard to do. So you can make torches with 1 torch and 1 coal, or you can make torches with 2 sticks and 1 coal, and that will give you 2 torches. Or you can do it with 4 sticks, a piece of coal, and a piece of rubber, and get 4 torches. So it's really good to have coal, because you can get 400% torch output if you do it like that. You don't want to. And coal is very, very, very critical in this pack. It's very hard to find. It's not very hard to find, but it's not as plentiful. So you definitely don't want to waste it unnecessarily. Plus fuels, like burning fuels, like wood. You don't ever want to use coal in your furnaces. You want to use wood, unless you really have a lot of stuff to cook, and you have a surplus of coal. Because mining coal can be very, 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 very deadly if you do it improperly. You can get yourself killed very, 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 very easily. So it's something you want to watch out for and be very careful about. All right, so we should have enough wood, I think, after I break this tree. I think 14 is a solid number to have, but I'm not 110% sure. So. How much we have, that is. 16 is a pretty solid number to have. Let's see, you got 21. Yeah, we should be pretty solid. We're looking at, what's the clock? And there's a neat trick to do too. You can type in clock in your NEI search bar, and you can get access to the clock, so you can tell exactly what time of day it is. So it's a really neat little trick to do to keep track of... Is that a tower? It might be a tower. We might want to head that direction. There is one direction upon which we should travel, and it's this way. Alright, we're just going to gather food on our way, so I'm just going to toss those up, bring these down so I can eat these two as I go. I'm a little weighed down right now. Another thing in this pack is weight. When you carry blocks of stuff, like like gravel and cobble and dirt, things like that, they weigh you down. You have a weight thing where it affects how fast you can move and jump and stuff like that, so you want to be very careful with how many blocks you're carrying, which actually makes mining a little difficult too, because when you go mining, obviously you're gathering lots of cobble, and it weighs you down pretty heavily. So it's something you guys should be aware of when you're playing the pack. Is there is a weight factor in here. Ooh, mangoes. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Let's grab this mango here. Mainly when I grab things like mangoes and things like that, we're generally searching for just one, so we can make a tree out of it. So we can grow our own mangoes and stuff like that, because it's another good source of food, is having all your own apple trees, mango trees, pear trees, all those different types of trees, and having your own orchard growing is a really good thing to have in this pack. Cactus fruit. Cactus, cactus, cactus fruit, cactus fruit, cactus fruit, cactus, 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 cactus fruit. Na 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 na. Crap, I think this is the... I think these are the cactus that my girlfriend was telling me about, that collect water or something. Something about them collecting water after rain. I don't really remember. She said something like that, though. But for the meantime, I'll just skip it, I suppose.
After it rains, there's fruit on them.
Your mom has fruit on you. Oh, my diminishing return hasn't even started yet. I'm pretty confident that we're heading towards the tower. And I think that's a fruit. Oh, a dragon fruit. I don't think we've actually ever seen these yet. Dragon fruit. Alright. We could base in the tower, guys, and that might be I can't say might. It is a possibility. Basing in towers is actually a pretty decent strategy that I've seen a lot of different players actually use. As you go down to the bottom and you build and you build and you build and you base and you hide down there. And it's pretty effective from what I've seen, for the most part. Uh, Me and my girlfriend never had as much luck with it because for some reason we'd always get random mobs spawning on us. But I heard it's a valid strategy anyway. Let's break this. I'm gonna try it just to kind of show you guys the varieties of builds that you guys can actually do, or the varieties of play you guys actually have in this pack. I do want to go up into the ceiling now quickly, assuming I have time. Do we have time? Yes, we do. We have like 2 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna go up into the ceiling and apparently grab some apples and stuff. But grab these torches here. You guys see up here? There's always torches on the top of these, so this is why these things are so good. I think you guys saw me doing this in the first video on the first world, so you guys are probably aware of it. But definitely always want to go to the top and grab these. The only problem with it is all the jumping you do. So this is why magnet mode comes in a big hand. Because you don't have to continually jump up and around these at all. Because you need to be on top of them to make sure the torches don't actually fall off the edges. You could probably stay on the sides and whatnot, but staying up on the top secures more torches. So you want to stay up there like that. But if you have magnet mode, it's a different story. Alright, so we're going to go down, 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 down. This is the first layer, so we're going to go ahead and block off all possible entrances with gravel for now. Any possible entrance into this place that is entranceable. Go ahead and bring my torches up here. Do 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 do. Ba ba da. Cause I am a fighter. Okay, so now we're gonna head down. But also while we head down, I'm gonna go ahead and do something like this. So nothing can actually get down here. In theory, anyway. And as we go down, I'm gonna place torches. And I am a fighter. So I'm checking every time I flop back and forth between the torches, because the torches provide light, which is a cool, neat feature, but unfortunately in this pack, it actually it's kind of a pain in the butt, because it kind of screws up. You know, you can't really see effect super. Oh god. Oh god, we're so dead. How'd they get up that? I actually fended it off pretty well. Okay, so what happened, guys, is there was what we call in this packet is a drowning creeper, and it got a hold of the iron bars and detonated on the iron bars, therefore blowing up the iron bars and replacing them with cobblestone. And I saw the cobblestone immediately, and I knew what was coming. Is cactus juice. Was silverfish. All those blocks that you saw were all silverfish. So that basically means run, 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 holy crap, run. Oh my god, we're totally going to die, run. If I have my Madoc, or if and when I have my Madoc, we should be able to go down there and be okay with that. But however, right now that is not the, that's not accurate. So we're just going to base right here, because we're still safe, we're still in a tower, and we're still blocked off. So in theory, we should not be able to be attacked. So I think we were okay. Or we should hopefully, in theory, again, be okay. In the meantime, I'm going to do some crafting. As you guys saw in the last pack, we're going to throw 8 logs up like that. And then we're going to go like this. -2. Like that. And this will give us our Tinkerer's blank patterns, which is good. And then we need 3 of these, as well as we need... I almost did that. I'm going to go like this. We need that. This 1 2 3 like so, and then we go like that, and like that. So this will give us our 3 starting devices that we need. So essential table, part builder, tool station, and then we need to get all 5 patterns, tool rod, the pickaxe head, shovel head, axe head, and then the pickaxe binding. And then we can make our parts from these. We'll need, what, 4, I think, right off the bat? 1, 2, no, we only need 3. Because I am a fighter, like your mama. Okay, so we need the pickaxe head, like that. Then we need the axe head, like so, and the shovel head, like so. Then we need 1 tool binding. I keep forgetting that I don't need to do as much because my girlfriend isn't here. So I don't need to do as many tools. I need 2 more sticks. Actually, technically I need 1 more stick, but whatever. So we can go like that, that, and I believe that should give us our pickaxe. And then shovel head. I think this is the right pattern. I can never remember. There we go. Stick, shovel, pick, shovel, axe. Because I am a fighter. So now what I'm going to try to do is, well, first of all, not die. Second of all, I'm going to grab the rest of my food to make sure I can do exactly what I want to do. I'm going to try to kill some of these. Problem is that once these degenerate, they're going to be leaving in holes. I want to see if I can get a half slab and place a half slab here. One of these is probably, yeah. I'll say one of these is probably going on diminishing return. Alright, so I'm going to try to fight my way back down. Because it's critical I seal that all back up. There's probably at least 6 or 7 more down there waiting for me. That might not be a viable option anymore to be down here. Because of the fact that there's a damn spawner down there. What the heck? Oh god, I'm dead. Very, very much dead. Yeah. Holy crap. Alright guys, I'm going to call that episode here. I'm going to go ahead and call it a good one. I didn't realize how far past we were our 20-minute marker anyway. Well, that was fun. So we're World 3 now. I hope you guys are enjoying so far. It's a fun, hard pack, but once you get your footing in the pack, it's actually not that hard to survive. So I hope you guys are enjoying. Elsewise, I'll see you guys on the next episode. High five, thanks for viewing, and you guys take it easy.